What is up? What's going on, everybody? Johnny here, the military CEO, and I'm gonna bring you on a walk with me this morning. Just kind of give you guys some thoughts. Had a great bombshell interview yesterday with my director of operations, Faye, and one of the questions it stuck with me throughout the day yesterday about success and what was one of the keys to success, and being able to get so much done, being full-time active duty. Being able to run a successful business, a coaching consulting business, investment company, be a present husband and father as well, and be successful in all those things. You guys check out the deer there, hanging out this morning. And you might not be able to see him. There he is. But anyway, the early bird gets the worm. I guess that goes for the deer too. But one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys this morning, as I'm going through my morning walk, I decided to walk instead of hitting the gym this morning, just because I got to get to the auto shop at 7:30, but I wanted to get out. But one of the things, I would say the number one thing that has helped me to, work at a high level and be successful in my W-2 job, but at the same time, be able to create a fix and flip business, to eventually start buying apartment complexes, and to start consulting and helping clients when it comes to wealth advisor. That it was the first hour of the day that when I kind of peeled back the onion and started examining success and my success, how did I make it happen? And it all started with the first hour of the day. A lot of people just say, hey, you have to have that power hour. And a lot of times, it didn't happen in the first hour. May have overslept, had a long night, things like that. But I got it in that evening, that sometimes you have to shift. But for me, it was really taking control of the day first thing in the morning. And for me, before I touch my phone, before I get out of bed, I'm thanking the good Lord that I'm here. And so it's starting with a prayer. After that, I'm checking in on the daily news. So I'm reading The Economist. I'm reading CNN. I'm reading MSNBC. I may grab my book on the side of the bed. Usually I read in the evening time before going to bed. In the morning, just so I don't turn the light on, because it's still usually dark outside. But I may read a book that I have right through my nightstand. Or I may read in the bathroom. It just depends on what I'm doing. Then after that, I've always kind of been a morning gym guy. And so that's the thing with that I'll usually try to get in the gym by 7 o'clock, get my body moving. But the thing is, from a mental perspective, I'm locked in, understanding what I need to do to be successful in this day. And today's no different. That, I go through the mental log of understanding, hey, we got a closing coming up. What's on my checklist? I need to review loan docs. I need to get insurance for another closing for a property. And going through that process, that if I only accomplish those two things, today's been successful. I need to talk to my property manager at the other property where we have a couple of units under renovation, but that's not a priority. That can be done tomorrow. We got soccer this evening. I got to go into the job. I got to get things set up for the retirement ceremony. So I already know what success for today looks like. And of course, there's going to be some things that you may have to adjust to, but that's part of it. But the thing is, we don't realize how much time we waste. That in order for your feet to step ground on your future dreams and the impact and go to the places that you dream of, it starts right here. You have to visualize it. You have to have it in your mind before your feet can actually step foot in your opportunity. And so many times we waste time with this on social media platforms. It's on getting too much sleep. It's on watching Netflix. It's on, having conversations about other people, or watching and working and understanding what somebody else's life, or entertainer or rapper or whoever. Pick someone else, or sports. And we don't focus on our lives. And it's so sad, like we know other athletes' stats better than we know our own stats, our own financial numbers on where we are, we're doing what we're doing in the life that we're trying to build. And so I encourage you guys that take control of that hour. Focus in on the meditation, the prayer. Focus in on learning your trade craft. Whether you're an engineer, a scientist, a teacher, or whatever you may be, focus in on spending 30 minutes to an hour. Just focus on perfecting your trade craft every day and putting that time in. But at the same time, you need to look at understanding how can you focus on strengthening your health and becoming better, getting in better shape, because health is wealth. One of the things that I have learned the last few years, and and helping family members becoming ill, even with the challenges with my mom and stuff, a couple years ago before she passed away, that health is wealth, y'all. Like, it's, look at Steve Jobs. He died of pancreatic cancer, and you look at it, one of the richest men in the world, but he didn't have health wealth. And so the thing is that you have to focus in on what's the most important. And what's the point of building up all this wealth, all this money, saving it, and you can't enjoy it because you don't have wealth, or you can't get out and about and enjoy God's beautiful earth. And so that's the thing that you have to find, is that balance. But one of the things that I'm convicted on with my clients as we're working through, we're doing the financial planning, we're focusing in on passive income creation with real estate and the different ways that they can do that, I'm really making them put an emphasis on the health. And also, the big piece of everything that we're doing is like with the academics, with real estate investing, with all the training, all the videos and tutorials that we put together, that you got to give me an hour. You got to give yourself an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of each and every day. You need to be applying yourself to the academics, and then you need to actually go out and perform the analysis, find the property, underwriting, submitting offers, and doing the actual work. So 15 minutes a day of academics, at least 15, 20 minutes here or there, put it on your calendar. But then after that, you got to actually apply it. And that's where it comes in at. We're in a buyer's market right now. It's a great time to be making disrespectful offers. Shout out to my man, Michael Zuber, One Rental at a Time, that he always talks and preaches about making disrespectful offers. And this is the time, it's a buyer's market. All I can say is yes or no, that you should be making offers 10, 20, 30%. We just got a 4-unit under contract. We offer 10% below the list price. Got it. The numbers worked out with our contractor on the renovations. And, it's a math problem. It's not emotional. And so the thing is, like, you just have to take action and get out here and start doing it. But you got to apply yourself. That power hour has been tremendous for me with building over a $10 million portfolio, well over 100 units, and, being able to retire from the world's greatest Air Force, multiple streams of income, being able now to live on purpose and help clients become successful in building passive income, and building up their real estate portfolios. Like, it's truly impactful for other people's lives, and it's truly impactful to me as well. And it's just a blessing. But you have to take control of that first hour. You have to set the tone for the day, and you have to get out here and just make it. Nobody's coming to save any of us. Nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save you. If we're looking for success, if you're hungry for success, like, you just got to get out here and get it and start networking more. Find the right people, find the right opportunities, get the right information. And if you're interested in how you can create more passive income and how you can diversify from the stock market, then I would love for you to tap in to my masterclass that's coming up. You can check the link out in the bottom. But with one of the recurring classes that I have, sign up and come see I like to share the mistakes. So many times that people share, hey, this is how I built my portfolio, this is my strategy, but I want to hear about the mistakes that you made. I learned so much more by hearing other people's mistakes and how they got to be successful and how they overcame these challenges and mistakes than what they actually did. I can figure out how to do it and get through it myself, but one of the things that I love is just the mistakes. So I share my top 5 mistakes that I've seen in my career that prevent people from building $10,000 or more in monthly passive income. And so at the end of the day, you got to get out of here. You got to take control of that first hour of the day, mix in some health. You got to get the meditation prayers in, that spiritual side. But then also you got to apply yourself in learning more knowledge about your trade, craft, or whatever it is that you want to get more astute in. And just really go from there and just execute and build those habits on a daily basis. And you'll look up 10, 20 years from now and you'll be where you want to be. Or really, in my case, you'll be past where you want to be just because you exceeded all your goals and the opportunities presented themselves, you were ready for them. So that's it. So make sure you guys tap in. You want to get some more knowledge, information on building wealth, taking control of that power hour, or tap into my next master class. And let's go and let's make some equity happen together, y'all.